Hi everyone, welcome to another session on the mat with me, Caitlin from Pilates for Life. Today we're not actually going to be on the mat, we're going to be in standing because our focus today is balance. Something that should be important to everyone and something worth practicing. So as I said, we're going to be in standing, and the first thing we're going to do is work on the feet. So the feet are right at the bottom here, connecting our body to the ground. So they're pretty important as far as balance goes. So while I'm chatting to you, we're just going to be rolling out the feet, and just use a tennis ball if you don't have one of these spiky balls. So right now we are kind of preparing the feet for some standing work. We're working on the fascial tissue under the foot. We're just pressing down and rolling from one toe to the heel and back again, and then we move across to the next toe. So we're trying to create these, or follow the lines underneath the foot. Make sure you get right to the outside. It's kind of difficult. Even just doing this is a little bit of a balance challenge. So once you've done that, let's put the ball underneath the ball of the foot, so just behind the toes, and you're going to press down about 3 or 4 times here. Just pressing hard into the ball of the foot, squashing your ball. And then we'll move that ball underneath the arch of the foot and press down. So you want to keep your feet supple, because the feet really are the front line here as far as balance goes, besides your eyesight. And now under the heel, pressing. Just a few times here. And then we'll move to the other foot. So again, rolling from front to back. There's even more you can do with this ball, and I think at some point I could do a whole session just on feet using the ball. So roll a few times from front to back. Try and follow those lines from the toes to the heel. Get all the way to the edge, and then we're going to press down a few times, just pressing the ball of the foot into the ball, putting as much weight on there as possible, and then moving to the arch, and then moving to the heel. So wearing shoes all the time, your feet can kind of lose their suppleness. Your toes can lose their ability to kind of move independently, or move much at all, to be honest, and you need your toes. Excellent. Oh, it feels so good. All right. So into our first exercise. So we're going to do a split stance roll down. So we've done lots of roll downs. We do them pretty much every time we do Pilates. But today we're going to change it up to challenge the balance. So you're going to take a step forward with one foot, and just know that the narrower your feet are, so imagine you've got a center line here, the closer your feet are to that center line, the harder this will be. If it's difficult, take them wider apart, but you're still in a parallel stance with the feet. Both inner edges of your feet are parallel. And on the exhale, nod the chin, let your shoulders roll forwards, round the whole spine and come down. Breathing in at the bottom and exhaling up. Just like with our other roll downs, you don't have to have the legs completely straight, so you can soften your knees if you need to. And thinking of the two components here of the roll down, the two different movements here through the spine and through the hips. So rounding the spine and then flexing the hips to bring yourself all the way down. Exhaling up, step that foot in. Step the other one out. Remember, narrower is more difficult. I'm going to try a little more difficult for this one. Lengthen the toes. Try not to grip the floor with the toes. Exhale down, rounding the spine first. And then flexing the hips. And you can soften your knees. So I'm saying not to grip with the toes, because the toes are there to help with our balance, but they're not meant to be load bearing. One more. So right now I've got my weight in a tripod under my foot, at the base of my big toe, the base of my little toe, and in the center of the heel. All right, so when I talk about that, it's worth mentioning, looking at the foot here, this is the base. So it's actually on the ball of the foot. So we're thinking here, here, and here. I've got these lovely little dents on my feet from rolling them out. Looks like I've been through some kind of torture. All right, so moving on from the roll down into some reformer footwork. So this footwork is about testing your balance and strengthening your ankles and your feet. So we're going to go parallel with the feet, standing up tall. Just lift your toes, make sure they're nice and free and you're not gripping the floor and your weight isn't too far forwards. So you feel that tripod of connection underneath your foot and the energy flowing up through your body and out through your head. Shift your weight forward towards the ball of the foot. Leave the toes down and lift the heels. Lower the heels. Move your weight back. So now you're on that tripod again. Shift forwards. Lift the heels. Leave the toes down. Draw the heels down to the floor and then shift the weight back. Keep going. We'll do a few of these. And I'm going to show you some arm movements to make these more challenging. So if you want to challenge yourself, you can do these rib cage closure arms as you come up and down. That's going to challenge your balance a bit more. Shift into the balls of the feet and then rise up. Lower the arms as you pull the heels down. Let's do 2 more. Even more challenging is to add a rib cage closure right here. And then lower your heels. Last one, I'll do that again. Shift forwards, arms come up. You can hold here, tummy is in, press back. Heels to the floor, that bears repeating. Last one. Arms up, hold this position for extra challenge, press back. Then release the arms and bring your heels to the floor. Nice. Okay. So let's do some standing on one leg now, and for this one we'll have hands on the hips. So we want to keep our hips nice and level, and we want to be paying really close attention to where the weight is in the feet. So remember, feet are parallel, a little narrower than hip width apart, and we're going to shift the weight into one foot and then start peeling the other foot off the floor. Heel, ball of the foot, toes, and then float the leg up and then bring the leg down. So we're preparing for success. Back to parallel, shift the weight, peel the heel, ball of the foot, toes, draw the leg up. I'm going to change position so you can see this side on. And I want you to imagine as you're bringing the leg up that you have a string pulling the knee up like a puppeteer. That's it. Shift, peel, feel the thigh bone sinking down into your hip joint as you do this. You don't want to feel the leg moving forwards. You want to feel the thigh bone sinking down into the hip joint. Ooh, kind of lost it there. Losing it is part of balance. There is no one magic muscle that helps you balance. It's an interplay of many, many different muscles in your body, all working to help you keep balanced. And we'll just do one more on each leg. That's it. Last one on the left leg. And bring it down. Awesome. I'm going to give you a little challenge now to do a couple of those with your eyes closed. So what you can do is be next to something. So if you're afraid you're going to fall over, put your hand on a chair, on the wall, whatever. But see how you do with this. I'm going to give it a go. Closing my eyes. I might actually put my arms out to the side for this one. Shift the weight. Tummy is in. Do it nice and slowly. I'm going to do one on the other foot. Slow the breath down. Whoop. One more. and down. Ooh, I wasn't sure I could do that. I hope you enjoyed that. Those are some great exercises you can do regularly. Don't ignore your feet. Please get the tennis ball out, or even better, buy yourselves one of those spiky balls. You can get in touch with me to find out. Email me at sidereach@gmail.com and I can give you some information on how to buy those balls, or if you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Check out all my other videos on my YouTube page, and I will see you on the mat again sometime soon. Have a great day.